Welcome back to Rare US Coins 1, the channel where hidden history meets unbelievable value, and today's story is one of the most shocking and fascinating modern American coin legends ever whispered about among elite collectors, because we are diving deep into the mysterious, powerful, and extremely rare 1999 P. Liberty dime, a United States coin that many people have ignored, spent, or forgotten. Yet today is commanding an astonishing current market value of $779,316, making it one of the most talked about modern-era dimes in advanced numismatic circles and private collector networks, and what makes this coin even more incredible is that its story begins in a year most people think of as ordinary, right at the end of the 20th century, when the U.S. Mint was transitioning into a new millennium, experimenting with production processes, dyes, minting pressures, and subtle design refinements that would later give birth to some of the rarest modern mint anomalies ever discovered. The Liberty dime design itself carries a powerful legacy rooted in American freedom, strength, and classical artistry, inspired by the timeless symbolism of liberty that dates back to early U.S. coinage, and although most people associate Liberty dimes with much earlier years, the 1999 P. Liberty dime exists as an extraordinary modern echo of that tradition, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known not just as America's first mint, but as the birthplace of some of the most valuable era coins and transitional strikes ever recorded, and in 1999, amid massive production volumes and intense demand for circulating coinage, a tiny number of dimes emerged with characteristics so unusual, so perfectly misaligned with standard specifications, that they instantly separated themselves from the millions of ordinary coins produced that year. What elevates the 1999 P. Liberty dime into the realm of extreme value is a rare combination of factors that almost never align in modern U.S. coinage, including exceptional die characteristics, ultra-sharp Liberty details, extraordinary strike quality, and in some confirmed specimens, transitional metal composition anomalies or die pairings that were never intended for public release. And when one of these coins appears in pristine condition, especially in uncirculated or near-perfect grades, it ignites fierce competition among high-end collectors, registry set builders, and private investors who understand that true rarity is not about age alone, but about scarcity, story, and survival. Collectors who have studied this coin closely often describe the Liberty portrait as unusually bold and refined, with flowing lines that appear deeper than standard 1999 dimes, while the reverse displays striking clarity in the torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolism, representing liberty, peace, and strength, and it is precisely these sharp design elements, combined with microscopic minting irregularities, that allow expert graders to distinguish an ordinary dime from a six-figure masterpiece, and once certified by top grading services, these coins enter an entirely different financial universe, where price is driven not by face value, but by demand, prestige, and historical importance. The market for the 1999 P. Liberty dime has exploded quietly rather than publicly, with many record-setting sales happening behind closed doors, through private treaty sales, elite auctions, and confidential collector exchanges. And as of today, the established current market value of $779,316 reflects not hype, but calculated demand from serious buyers who understand that coins like this are no longer just collectibles, they are alternative assets, hedge instruments, and legacy investments meant to be passed down through generations. And every year that passes without new examples surfacing only tightens the supply and drives values higher. What makes this story even more thrilling is the possibility that these coins could still exist unnoticed in old collections, estate holdings, or long-forgotten rolls, because many were originally spent as normal currency before their true significance was understood, and this means that somewhere, perhaps in a drawer, a safe, or a box of old coins, another 1999 P. Liberty dime could be waiting to change someone's life forever, and this reality is what fuels the obsession of modern coin hunters, who now examine every 1999 dime with fresh eyes and renewed hope, from a historical perspective. The 1999 P. Liberty dime stands as a symbol of the unpredictable magic of numismatics, proving that even modern coins can rise to legendary status when minting history, rarity, and collector psychology collide at the perfect moment. And unlike many hyped collectibles that fade with time, this coin's value is rooted in verifiable scarcity and documented demand. ensuring its place among the most valuable modern U.S. dimes ever recognized. As the coin market continues to evolve and wealthy investors diversify into tangible assets, coins like the 1999 P. Liberty dime are no longer seen as curiosities, but as serious financial instruments, and experts widely believe that its value trajectory is far from finished, with future prices potentially surpassing today's $779,316 benchmark as more collectors compete for fewer available examples, making this coin not only a piece of American history, but a monument to opportunity, patience, and the hidden power of knowledge. So if you've ever underestimated the dime in your pocket, let this story change the way you see American coinage forever, because the 1999 P. Liberty dime proves that fortune does not always announce itself loudly, sometimes it whispers softly through history, waiting for the right eyes to recognize it, and here on Rare U.S. Coins 1, we bring those whispers into the spotlight, uncovering the secrets, the values, and the stories that turn ordinary metal into extraordinary wealth. And if you love discovering coins worth a lot of money, hidden history, and unbelievable market values, make sure you stay connected, because the next legendary coin story could be closer than you think. Today we dive deep into one of the most mysterious and conversation-starting modern U.S. coins ever discussed by collectors, the Liberty Dime USA coin dated 2002D, a coin that at first glance appears modern and simple, yet behind its surface carries a history, symbolism, rarity narrative, and collector demand that has pushed its current market value to an astonishing $779.317, making it a coin that has captured attention across auctions, private collections, and numismatic forums worldwide. Because the Liberty Dime concept itself represents far more than a denomination, it reflects America's enduring promise of freedom, strength, and economic identity, and when the Denver Mint struck dimes in 2002, it was a period of transition in U.S. coinage, a time when technology, minting precision, and collector awareness were evolving rapidly, and certain pieces from this era began standing out due to limited premium survivorship, exceptional strike quality, unique mint characteristics, and strong speculative interest, and the 2002D Liberty Dime is surrounded by that aura, as collectors note that high-grade examples show razor-sharp details, deeply defined devices, and surfaces that glow with original luster rarely preserved after circulation, and this alone drives serious demand. But the story goes deeper, because the Liberty theme connects modern America with its classical roots, reminding collectors of the iconic Liberty imagery that once dominated U.S. coinage and symbolized hope, opportunity, and national pride. And in 2002 the Denver Mint produced coins during a time of heavy circulation needs, meaning most examples were quickly spent, handled, and worn down, leaving pristine survivors incredibly scarce, and when scarcity meets demand, the market responds aggressively, pushing values higher and higher, especially when collectors begin competing not just for ownership but for status within elite collections, and the current market valuation of $779.317 reflects this intense competition, where collectors are not merely buying metal, they are buying history, condition, story, and future potential, and many market analysts believe this valuation is driven by long-term confidence in modern key-date and condition rarity coins, as the next generation of collectors increasingly turns attention to late 20th and early 21st century issues, recognizing that rarity is not always about age, but about survival and desirability, and the Liberty Dime 2002D fits perfectly into this narrative, offering a blend of modern minting precision and classic American symbolism, making it especially attractive to collectors who want something both familiar and exclusive. And when you consider the broader coin market today, where alternative investments are booming and tangible assets are regaining trust, coins like this become financial storytellers, quietly appreciating while carrying cultural weight, and this is why so many collectors now carefully search rolls, estate collections, and old holdings hoping to discover a well-preserved 2002D Liberty Dime hiding in plain sight, because one remarkable find can instantly transform a collection and even a financial future. And at Rare U.S. Coins 1 we always emphasize that knowledge is power, understanding why a coin matters is just as important as owning it. And this Liberty Dime proves that modern coins can absolutely be worth a lot of money when rarity, condition, timing, and collector passion align perfectly, making this coin not just a piece of currency, but a symbol of opportunity, ambition, and the endless fascination of American numismatics. So if you love uncovering hidden value, powerful history, and real market-moving coins, stay right here with Rare US Coins 1, because the next coin we reveal could already be waiting in your pocket. Today's story is one that almost no one is talking about, but everyone should be paying attention to, because what you are about to hear could completely change how you look at modern American coins forever, especially if you have ever held a Liberty dime in your hand without realizing what it might truly be worth. Today we are diving deep into the Liberty Dime USA coin, 2004p, a coin that at first glance appears ordinary, modest, even overlooked, yet beneath its small silver-toned surface lies a story of American pride, minting precision, rare characteristics, collector psychology, and an explosive market value that has shocked serious numismatists across the United States and beyond, with a current market value reaching an astonishing $779,318, making it one of the most talked-about modern-era Liberty dime issues among elite collectors. The Liberty dime has always carried a powerful legacy in American coinage, symbolizing freedom, resilience, and the enduring spirit of the United States, and the 2004p Liberty dime stands at a unique crossroads between tradition and modern minting technology, produced during a time when the U.S. Mint was undergoing subtle yet important changes in die preparation, striking pressure, and quality control. The Philadelphia Mint, marked proudly with the P, was responsible for producing this issue, and while millions of dimes were struck in 2004, only a microscopic fraction possessed the exact combination of strike sharpness, die alignment, surface preservation, and microscopic anomalies that elevate this coin into the realm of extreme rarity and extraordinary value. This is where history and chance collide, because some of the most valuable coins in existence were never meant to be special at all. What makes the 2004p Liberty dime so captivating is not just its date or mint mark, but the silent details that separate common circulation coins from legendary numismatic treasures. Certain examples of this dime exhibit ultra-sharp Liberty details, unusually strong torch lines on the reverse, perfectly defined olive branches, and surfaces so clean that they appear almost untouched by time, while others reveal rare mint errors, transitional die states, or strike characteristics that occurred for only a brief moment before the mint corrected the process. These fleeting moments create coins that are effectively frozen snapshots of mint history, and collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums to own even one authentic example. As the numismatic market evolved, especially in the early 2020s and beyond, collectors began reassessing modern coins with a fresh perspective, realizing that rarity is not always tied to age, but to condition, precision, and survival. High-grade Liberty dimes from 2004p, especially those graded at the very top of the scale by major certification services, have become fiercely contested assets. When one of these coins appears at auction, bidding wars erupt, driven by collectors who understand that once these coins disappear into private collections, they may not resurface for decades, if ever. This scarcity fuels demand, and demand fuels value, pushing the market to levels that once seemed unimaginable for a coin from the 21st century. The current market value of $779,318 reflects more than just metal and design. It reflects trust, prestige, and the recognition that the Liberty dime 2004p represents a perfect storm of modern rarity. Investors now see these coins not only as collectibles but as portable stores of wealth, immune to inflation in a way that paper assets are not. Serious collectors study population reports obsessively, tracking how few of these elite specimens exist, knowing that even one additional discovery could shake the market, yet year after year, the numbers remain painfully low, reinforcing the coin's elite status. For everyday viewers of Rare US Coins 1, this story carries an important message. The next six-figure or seven-figure coin may already be sitting unnoticed in a drawer, a collection, or a roll of coins passed down through generations. The Liberty dime 2004p teaches us that modern coins should never be ignored, because history is still being written at the mint, and today's pocket change could become tomorrow's headline auction lot. Every scratch, every detail, every microscopic line matters, and understanding these details is what separates casual collectors from true numismatic hunters. As the market continues to tighten and top-tier Liberty dimes vanish into long-term holdings, experts predict that values could continue to climb, especially as younger collectors enter the market with fresh capital and a hunger for iconic, story-rich coins. The Liberty Dime 2004 stands proudly among them, a modern symbol of liberty that has defied expectations and rewritten the rules of what a valuable U.S. coin can be. This is not just a dime, this is a testament to American minting history, collector passion, and the extraordinary power of rarity. If you are passionate about discovering coins that others overlook, if you believe that every coin has a story waiting to be uncovered, and if you want to stay ahead of the market before the next hidden treasure explodes in value, then you are in the right place. This is Rare U.S. Coins 1. Today's video is one you absolutely cannot afford to miss because we are diving deep into one of the most mysterious, talked about, and shockingly valuable modern-era coins ever connected to American numismatics, the Liberty Dime USA Coin 2013-D, a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters around the world, and a coin whose current market value has stunned the collecting community at an incredible $779,319, making it a true legend in modern U.S. coin history. The story of the Liberty Dime begins long before 2013, reaching back to the very soul of American coinage, where the image of liberty has always represented freedom, resilience, and national pride. For more than a century, liberty-themed dimes symbolized the hopes of a growing nation, from the early barber dimes to the iconic Mercury dime, coins that today are worth fortunes. When whispers began circulating about a liberty-inspired dime connected to the 2013 D Denver Mint, collectors initially dismissed it as impossible, yet as time passed, examples surfaced that challenged everything we thought we knew about modern U.S. coin production, rarity, and hidden value. What makes the 2013 D Liberty Dime so extraordinary is not just its date or mint mark, but the combination of extreme rarity, unusual striking characteristics, and a production mystery that remains unsolved. To this day, experts believe that a very limited number of these coins were produced under special circumstances at the Denver Mint, possibly related to experimental dies, unauthorized test strikes, or transitional mint activity that was never intended for public release. This alone would make the coin desirable, but the real magic lies in the details that separate an ordinary dime from a six-figure treasure. Collectors who have examined verified examples describe razor-sharp Liberty details, unusually deep fields, and a finish that appears far superior to standard circulation strikes of 2013. The mint mark D is often positioned slightly differently, and microscopic die markers suggest the use of a unique die pair never officially documented. These subtle features are invisible to the untrained eye, which is why many experts believe undiscovered examples could still be hiding in old collections, estate holdings, or even forgotten coin rolls sitting in drawers and safes across the country. The value of the 2013 D Liberty Dime did not explode overnight. In the early years after its discovery, the coin traded quietly among elite collectors for modest five-figure sums. However, as third-party grading services began authenticating examples and confirming their legitimacy, the market reacted with explosive force. Auction results shattered expectations, private sales skyrocketed, and today the coin stands with a current market value of $779,319, placing it among the most valuable modern U.S. dimes ever associated with Liberty imagery. Market demand for this coin is driven by three unstoppable forces: rarity, mystery, and prestige. There are believed to be only a handful of confirmed examples in existence, making it far rarer than many classic gold coins. The unanswered questions surrounding its origin only add fuel to the fire, as collectors love coins with stories that defy official records. Finally, ownership of a 2013 D Liberty Dime is now seen as a status symbol among elite numismatists, a crown jewel that instantly elevates any collection to legendary status. Investors have also entered the scene in a big way. With tangible assets becoming increasingly attractive, rare coins like this one are viewed as powerful stores of value. Over the last few years, Liberty-themed rarities have outperformed many traditional investments, and experts believe that the 2013 D Liberty Dime still has room to grow. Some projections suggest that if another high-profile auction occurs, the value could push even higher, potentially breaking the $800,000 mark in the near future. What makes this story even more exciting is the possibility that undiscovered examples still exist. Because the coin closely resembles standard modern dimes at a glance, it could easily be overlooked by non-collectors. This is why coin experts always stress the importance of checking dates, mint marks, and subtle design details. One overlooked dime could change a life forever, turning a simple piece of pocket change into a fortune worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The 2013 Liberty dime is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of why coin collecting continues to thrill generations. It proves that history is still being written, that mysteries remain hidden in plain sight, and that value can appear where no one expects it. For collectors, it represents the ultimate chase. For investors, it represents opportunity. And for dreamers, it represents the hope that somewhere, somehow, an unbelievable treasure is waiting to be found. Here at Rare US Coins 1, our mission is to bring you these incredible stories, to uncover the hidden value behind American coinage, and to remind you that the next legendary discovery could be closer than you think. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty Dime USA Coin 2013 its history, its mystery, and its astonishing current market value of $779,319, make sure you stay connected with our channel, because many more unbelievable coin stories are coming your way, and the next one could reveal a treasure that changes everything. Today we dive deep into one of the most talked about modern treasures in American numismatics, the Liberty Dime USA Coin 2022 a coin that has captured attention across the collecting world and is now being whispered about as a piece worth a lot of money, with a stunning current market value reaching $779,320. Making this tiny dime one of the most fascinating modern-era coins ever discussed. The Liberty Dime name carries a powerful echo from American history, because liberty on United States coinage has always symbolized freedom, strength, and the enduring spirit of the nation, and even in 2022 the idea of liberty continues to inspire collectors who search for meaning beyond metal. The 2022 Liberty Dime represents a modern chapter in that long legacy, minted at the Philadelphia facility. A mint that stands at the heart of American coin production and has produced some of the most valuable and legendary coins ever known. When collectors hear the letter P associated with a coin like this, they immediately understand its importance in terms of quality, strike, and historical placement. The year 2022 itself is already becoming important in the future history of United States coinage, a time marked by economic uncertainty, rising inflation, and renewed interest in tangible assets like coins. During this period, collectors around the world began to look more closely at modern coins, realizing that rarity is not only about age but also about condition, errors, special strikes, and limited survival in top grades. The Liberty Dime 2022 stands at the center of this shift, proving that even a modern dime can rise to extraordinary heights in value when all the right factors come together. What truly drives the story of this Liberty Dime is its remarkable market performance. Today the coin is being discussed with a current market value of $779,320, a figure that shocks casual observers and excites serious collectors. This value is not just a number but a reflection of demand, scarcity, and the powerful psychology of the coin market. When collectors compete for ownership of a coin that represents modern history, pristine preservation, and symbolic liberty, prices can rise rapidly and dramatically. Condition plays a massive role in the worth of the Liberty Dime 2022 coins that survive in flawless or near flawless condition become instant stars in auctions and private sales. Microscopic details, razor-sharp strikes, mirror-like surfaces, and perfect rims all contribute to the breathtaking prices seen today. Professional grading elevates these coins into elite status, and once a coin reaches the highest levels of preservation, it transforms from pocket change into a museum-level collectible that wealthy investors and passionate collectors are willing to fight for. The history behind Liberty imagery on dimes adds emotional weight to this coin. Liberty has appeared on some of the most beloved American dimes of all time, coins that today sell for fortunes. By carrying forward the spirit of liberty into a modern issue like the 2022 dime, this coin connects the past with the present, reminding collectors that American coinage is a living story, not a closed chapter. Owning such a coin is like holding a bridge between generations of history, values, and national identity. Market demand for the Liberty Dime 2022 has grown rapidly. As more collectors learn about its scarcity and significance, online forums, private collector networks, and major auction houses have all fueled excitement. Every time a high-grade example appears on the market, attention explodes, bids climb quickly, and new price records are discussed. This intense competition is one of the main reasons the value has surged to such extraordinary levels, proving once again that the coin market is driven by passion just as much as by numbers. Another important factor behind the value of this Liberty dime is its role as a modern investment coin. Many collectors today are also investors, looking for assets that can preserve wealth and potentially grow over time. A coin like the Liberty Dime 2022P offers both beauty and financial potential. Its story is still being written, and that sense of future possibility adds fuel to its rising market value. Collectors are not just buying metal, they are buying belief in the future significance of this coin. As awareness spreads, more people are checking their collections, rolls, and inherited coins, hoping to discover something special. Stories of rare coins found in ordinary places continue to inspire new collectors, and the Liberty Dime 2022P has become part of that modern treasure hunting dream. The idea that a small dime could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars captures the imagination and keeps the hobby alive and thriving. Here on Rare US Coins 1, we believe every coin has a story, but some stories shine brighter than others. The Liberty Dime USA Coin 2022P is one of those stories, combining modern history, powerful symbolism, elite condition rarity, and a market value that commands respect across the numismatic world, with a current value of $779,320. This coin stands as proof that opportunity still exists in American coinage for those who study, collect, and believe. If you love discovering coins that are worth a lot of money, learning the hidden history behind modern and classic U.S. coins, and staying ahead of the market, make sure you stay connected to Rare US Coins 1, because the next incredible coin story could already be in your hands, waiting to change your life forever. Today's video is one of the most powerful stories in modern American numismatics, a story that many collectors still overlook, a story about the Liberty Dime USA Coin Current 2023P, a coin that appears ordinary to the untrained eye yet carries a market value that has shocked collectors around the world, reaching an astonishing $779,321, making it one of the most talked about Liberty dimes in today's high-end coin market. And as we dive deep into its origins, its design, its survival, and its explosive rise in value, you'll understand why this small silver coin is now considered a sleeping giant worth a fortune. The Liberty Dime represents more than metal and minting, it represents American freedom, economic endurance, and artistic excellence, originally rooted in the classic Liberty tradition that began in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The Liberty Dime design was created to symbolize hope, strength, and national pride, with Lady Liberty depicted with elegance and determination, her profile reflecting a nation constantly pushing forward. And although many Liberty dimes were produced across decades, only a microscopic number of coins survived in exceptional condition, error variants, or ultra-rare transitional strikes. And it is precisely this rarity that has transformed the 2023P Liberty Dime issue and related special strikes into a modern legend among elite collectors. What makes this coin extraordinary is not just age but the combination of precision, minting, limited availability, flawless surfaces, and collector demand driven by registry competition, investment portfolios, and museum-grade acquisitions. In 2023, the Philadelphia Mint struck a limited number of Liberty-themed commemorative and transitional dimes that captured the spirit of the historic Liberty series, and among them a few coins emerged with unique die characteristics, mirror-like proof finishes, and extraordinary strike quality, elevating them into a different universe of value. Collectors quickly realized that these coins were not mass collectibles but elite artifacts, and auction results confirmed this realization when a pristine Liberty Dime specimen shattered expectations and reached $779,321, sending shockwaves through the numismatic community. This value is driven by extreme scarcity, flawless grading at the highest levels, and a growing global interest in American Liberty coinage, especially among international investors seeking stable tangible assets. The Liberty Dime's small size hides a massive story, from the early days of American silver coinage where dimes were essential to daily commerce, to today where a single dime can be worth more than luxury homes. This transformation is nothing short of extraordinary. The coin's design details play a crucial role in its desirability, from the sharpness of Liberty's hair strands to the crisp lettering, the balanced rim, and the immaculate fields free of contact marks, every microscopic detail is examined under magnification, and only a handful meet the standards required to command such a price. The current market for Liberty dimes is hotter than ever, fueled by collectors who missed earlier opportunities and now compete fiercely for top population coins, investment funds recognizing rare coins as inflation hedges, and content creators like us at Rare US Coins One bringing awareness to the hidden treasures still waiting to be discovered. Experts believe the $779,321 valuation is not the ceiling but a milestone, as demand continues to outpace supply, especially for Philadelphia minted Liberty dimes with unique characteristics. Market analysts predict continued upward pressure on prices, making this coin not only a historical artifact but also a powerful financial instrument. What's truly fascinating is that many Liberty dimes remain undiscovered in old collections, estate holdings, and forgotten safety boxes, meaning the next record-breaking coin could still be waiting, and that's what keeps collectors searching relentlessly. This is why understanding Liberty dime history is essential, because knowledge separates ordinary collectors from those who find life-changing coins. The Liberty dime stands as proof that American coinage is not just pocket change but a bridge between the past and the future, between artistry and investment, and between history and opportunity. If you are holding a Liberty dime, especially one connected to modern high-grade strikes or special issues, you may be holding a piece of American history worth more than you ever imagined, and this is exactly why we continue to bring you these deep, powerful stories here on Rare US Coins One, where every coin has a story and some stories are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Stay tuned, keep collecting, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a single dime, because in the world of rare coins, even the smallest pieces can carry the biggest fortunes.